Thank you for joining me on Pizzo's Pages, formerly Pizzo's Perfection. This vlog today, I wanted to show another gift today that has an expensive feel, a very personal, heartfelt touch, but yet under $10. So we have a show I love to watch called Life in Bloom. And he came to our studios, the host of that show, Life in Bloom. I'll put his name, is Jay Shawak, I think. I'm not sure. But I'll put his name across there, Life in Bloom. And he does all these wonderful things with flowers and arrangements. And he makes everything from edible items, how to cook with them, how to make drinks with them, and then how to make beautiful arrangements. So he came to our studio, and I wasn't able to be at the event that he hosted, but I was able to then use some of the leftover flower arrangement items and make my own arrangement. And it was so soothing. Oh, it was lovely, lovely, cup of tea lovely. So all of these different items were on just on a table in one of the offices, and we were able to use those items to make our own arrangement. So I made this arrangement, and I thought this would be fabulous to do for loved ones and friends for the holiday, or if someone has a new baby or something like that. Because sometimes you buy these arrangements and they're beautiful, but they're super expensive, or you don't know what they look like because you just order it online and then it gets sent. Hope the person who received it loves it and it's beautiful and appreciated, but sometimes you just don't know. It gets lost in the void. So I wanted to show you my arrangement. This is my arrangement. I love it. I love it, and I learned some things, just how simplistic it can be. Sometimes when you create something, you think you gotta get all of these things and you gotta have all of this stuff, but I'll show you. It's just simply, and I'll try to do it so not to destroy it, to try to deconstruct it. So this is the base. It's just a plastic base, black base, and inside of it sits this foam square that absorbs water and moisture and holds it, but then you also stick all of your pieces inside of it. So I'll take a few of them out. This is one of my favorite. This silver, it's one of my favorite things, and it's a big leaf that's been spray painted silver. So then I wrapped it sort of like a bow, and you just stick a twig in it to do the curl effect on it. And then carnations were primarily what we use because carnations are really inexpensive. I feel like I'm in a jungle over this. Carnations are really inexpensive. Then he had some of these, which are lovely. And I really love like little silver spray painted leaves, branches. And I don't have all of the names of everything because, and everything is, nothing in here is artificial. All of it is a live plant, okay? A real plant. So this was spray painted. I wasn't at the event to get all the names. Like I said, I just did all of my own arrangement at work afterwards. And I thought how soothing it is. A couple of things for the holidays when you want to get together with your friends. Maybe you're somebody like me trying to watch the weight. And I love food. I love getting together with friends, and we enjoy a lot of food and fellowship together. But sometimes as you get older, you recognize you got to move away from the food thing because it's not great for your health or your waistline or any of that. So if you want to do some still really activities that'll keep your mind off of food, this one is a great one to just have all of this stuff. So that you saw that. This was one, just pine tree of different sprigs of different varieties. And they easily fit into this foam block. And then You can have a bunch of these all over the table. Here's a pine cone that's been spray painted, pine cone spray painted, and then hot glued to a twig. Gotta put it back in a spot. Just very easily, all of these arrangements, all of this to create this beautiful arrangement. These irises actually came from my daughter's boyfriend that came for Thanksgiving. He brought me a bouquet of roses. Shout out to my Kai. He gave me a bouquet of roses, and these were inside of them. The roses died, but these still were living. So I just, because I did this experience, I broke it off and I put it in there. Then there's some tulle and some ribbon that kind of flows through the arrangement. I love these. They're just spray painted twigs that I put in, and just a lot of green, a lot of foliage. My family, when I brought it home, they really didn't say much about it. And I thought, oh, they didn't even say anything, because now it sits as my centerpiece. Sits as my centerpiece. And I thought, they didn't even really say anything about it. But I said, I made that. And they were just like, oh, that is so nice. I didn't even know. Oh, I thought somebody got that for you. Oh, it's beautiful. So it was so soothing and relaxing. It took maybe a half an hour to make. And a lot of people came in and made their own. And they were just, it was like you could hear a pin drop. Everyone was trying to be super creative and add all of these different pieces and sprigs and fresh garland and just all of the different pieces. I just love doing that, and I thought this is a wonderful activity. One, you could buy all of these pieces in small bulk packages, and because there are a lot of flowers, they are very cost effective. Carnations are one of the least expensive flowers you can get, and so you get some of those, throw in a little bit of color, and spray paint some of these major big leaves, and just sit them out on the table and have your kids or you and your girlfriends sit around and make arrangements. I'm always thinking about the mothers in our church, and I'm always thinking, are they getting their due? And I want to be someone that honors them. I'm always trying to think of really nice little small things when I can, in the midst of all of our craziness and finances with all our kids and college students and athletes and everything. I try to think of what can I provide for them or do something special for them. And I thought, this is wonderful. This is a wonderful idea. If you have a group of girlfriends, a group of writers, and you want to just take a break from what you usually do and put out this stuff and have them take with them, either they can take it to themselves or give it to someone they love. I just thought this is just a wonderful idea to add into the cachet of ideas you might already have for holiday gifts or New Year's gifts and housewarming presents. It's just wonderful to make your own arrangement. And if you go with a lot more greenery, then you do flowers, and an inexpensive flower such as a carnation, it just makes it that much more beautiful and that much more cost effective to me. So that's one. Thanks for joining me on this Vlogmas. I hope you're having a wonderful time preparing. Don't get caught up in the craze. There's always going to be a million things out in the space. And I went to the mall and I saw all of the things for excellent prices, and 10 people were in the mall because everybody's shopping online. Oh my goodness. Or doing DIY, do it yourself. That's really sad, but that's the reality of it. The stores are bursting at the seams with all types of things, and everyone has everything, honestly. Everyone, even when I talk to my kids, they're like, oh, I could take some more shoes, or I could take some more clothes. But they know I got a lot of shoes. I got a lot of clothes. And I'm so very thankful that I'm blessed to be able to be a blessing. But I don't want to get caught up in the craze trying to do all of that. Because I used to try to, and you just can't. You just can't. But I hope this was a great vlog. Gave you a quick little idea about some of what you could put out there with friends, families, writers, groups, loved ones. Make a flower arrangement that's inexpensive and beautiful and adds a little bit of nature into your home or the home of a loved one. Alrighty. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think about doing an arrangement day with your girlfriends, with your writing group. All right.